Welcome back. Today's crypto is Aragon, known as ANT as its ticker code. But before I get started in this crypto video, I'm going to go through ANT's price predictions, some stop losses, and some entry points for this crypto, because this is a really strong crypto. But before I get started, twice a week I cover altcoins. I don't just cover an altcoin every day for the YouTube algorithm. I give you two good, high quality altcoins, and once a week I cover the market update. So if that sounds good, consider subscribing. Let's get right into the video. So here we go. We've got ANT against its USD value. Let's just change that here. So there we go. We've got ANT against its Tether USD value on the Binance exchange, and you can see this crypto has done a fantastic job of going to higher highs from early on in the year last year. How many times have I talked about that? You want your low to come in at mid 2022. It's a very simple, basic strategy. Look at the low when your crypto altcoin was in, and if it was in mid 2022, most altcoins, including Ethereum, including Injector Protocol, which pumped 10% yesterday, so I'll link a video to that above. That's crypto I've been talking a lot about, and I made some juicy profits already with that one. So early May 2022 was your low for this one, coming in at basically $1. You could have got this crypto for $1 and it's sitting at $4 at the moment, but that's okay. There's still a lot of juice left in this squeeze to be had. You can see your low came in on the 14th of May, roughly, call it mid-May, and you can see that came at $1. Any sort of whole number with a 5 or a 1 in front of it will be major areas of support or resistance. In this case, it acted as support and we bounced off that dollar mark, pretty much you could call it, and bounced off it and never looked back. It's really good when your altcoin or crypto, whatever financial instrument it is, never comes back to even test it. It means there's so much demand for it that it never even comes back to test that mark. And that's exactly what happened here. That's exactly what happened to Ethereum as well. Ethereum never came back to test that $900 odd. I think it was $880 from memory USD. It never came back to test it. It's really bullish when they never come back to test because they don't, too much demand, right? They don't want to even come back to test supply. They just want to go right to it, pushing higher prices. And that's exactly what happened here. This low came in more than a full year ago, right? There's a lot of cryptos that have had more lower lows coming into the market. The majority of altcoins, the majority of crap altcoins are still putting in new lows even till today. But really good, high quality altcoins are putting in their low in mid 2022, sometimes Q3 or Q4 of 2022. In this case, it was May, which is one of the more earlier ones that I've seen coming into it, indicating strength for this crypto. So Aragon came in at $1. You saw higher highs, and you can see trying to go up in higher prices, and you can see this very long price increases trying to come to the market before ultimately getting stopped down. And it is a sign of weakness when this happens, right? When you're getting these pump and dumps, basically, where the price goes up to basically, call it $3.30, and then you basically get a retracement back down. It is a sign of weakness. Once you notice indications like this, what do? When you notice indications of a pump, now you wait for the dump. If the dump doesn't happen, you're probably going to get another rally, which is exactly what happened. So here's your dump. It only went down a few extra dollars. So we were at about $1.70, came down to $1.50, and that's your retracement. End of the retracement. Tries to go up again. You get a more gradual increase, and then before coming down, ultimately retracing again. You test that $1.50-ish again. What did I say about whole numbers? Anything with a 1 or a 5, or in this case, both, $1.50, that will be a psychological number. So in this case, it acted as support. There's your support. There you go, twice coming in on October 22nd, and again, going up again. Again, you have another pump, another dump, and ultimately there's your support there. Low volatility in December, indicating that there is not much supply of this crypto. Hence, you're going to get a price increase, which is exactly what happened here in these swings. You're getting more price increases, and then you start to get more dumps. Anytime you see a candle like this, where you have a long wick down the bottom, this is a good sign of entry. I'll almost always enter a position once I see a candle like that. And the reason for that is because they very rarely break. And you can see you've actually got two candles of support indicating its strength here. So that would be these two here, indicating that there was attempted sell-offs 2 days in a row, support came to the market, and you're almost certainly going to get a price increase after that. And that's exactly what happened. Again, no supply, no demand bars coming here, that red one right here, indicating, again, no supply. What do I always say? It just comes back to the balance of supply and demand. That's all that matters. It doesn't matter about the project. It doesn't matter about what's happening. If you want to make consistent money in crypto, just think about the law of supply and demand. If there's no supply, and high demand, prices are going to go up. So if you look at a chart and you can see low volume red days, that's indicating people are not selling their crypto. And you can see there's a lot of low selling days. Sometimes you can have high red selling days, but the spread, the difference between the open and the close is quite close. Hence, supply came into the market, demand absorbed it all, and there you got a very small spread on high volume. Then you have other volume bars like this, where you have something on the 7th of April, which is very high volume, tried to increase in the price. And once you see something like this, you're pretty close to the end in terms of juicy profits to be had. And you can see you only had a few more days going up before ultimately coming down and getting your retracement. When you get your retracements, have a look at your volatility, have a look at what's happening here. But you can see this crypto has just been grinding across, bull flag formations forming across the way, trying to indicate that, okay, yeah, we're going to keep going up. And that's exactly what happened here. And we had the SEC Binance Exchange Commission happening this day, attempted sell-off, support came to the market. Again, there's your entry. Again, high volatility red selling day, closing mid on the candle, indicating strength. There's your entry position somewhere here, stop loss underneath, and there you go, you're in. So that is ANT and how it's been able to move throughout the consecutive months over the past year. It's done a fantastic job of putting highs. It's done a fantastic job of wanting to go high. And what I love about this crypto is that there's still so much to be had. So what was the all-time high for this crypto? The all-time high was actually, at least on the Binance exchange, was around that $15 mark, coming in at January 2022 at around almost that $14 mark, just over $14. And we're sitting at $4, guys. So this crypto has a long, long way to go in terms of juicy profits to be had. Now it can crash, right? If you're watching this video 6 months down the road, 8 months down the road, and we're sitting at 20 cents, that can happen. That's just altcoins. This is what you sign up for. This is the game. Don't hate the player, hate the game. This is what it is. This is what it is. Sometimes these cryptos can dump, but until you get significant support barriers getting crushed and slit, then you just keep going with the trend. Because if I put this on a monthly, you will see that this trend is basically up. You can see just an uptrend. Okay, so just go with the trend until you start to get significant signs of going there. And you can pretty much see every month, we never really even broke the previous month. You can see pretty much every time you broke it slightly here, but only slightly, and it's only a marginal difference. So keep going with the trend. Keep putting them under the monthly bottom swings or the weekly swings if you want. And those are your positions. If you get stopped out, be happy with your profits. And sometimes the stop loss is the best thing that can happen to you because it stops you from losing even more money. That's what people don't realize. It's about protecting your capital, ready for being able to implement it and push that capital moving forward. That's what people don't understand. So price predictions. Well, if I put this on a weekly because it's just a bit more cleaner, you can see next area is going to be the swing bottoms here at around that $4.20 mark, which we're pretty close to at the moment. Next areas will definitely be $5 and $5.50. So we're looking at round whole numbers with these swing areas, with these trending periods here. This is a crypto that can definitely keep on going, and there's a lot left into it until, like I said, you start to see more very high red selling days coming into the market like this one here. These are bad indications, but like you said, even though this is a bad sign, you can see you only broke it slightly on low volume. Hence, you get a sign of weakness, but you get signs of strength immediately following it, indicating it's still up on the trend. And if it's ever too much noise, if it's ever too confusing, go on a monthly chart. It's very, very beautiful. I feel like the monthly chart is a chart that is very, very underrated. If you look at a monthly, you can see the trend's up. Go with the trend until you start to notice significant swing bottoms, getting crushed, getting annihilated. Then you're like, okay, my crypto is bleeding. I need to get out, look for something good. But this one's been good for over a year. So what's the chances it's going to keep being good throughout 2023? That's the way you want to think about. Go with the trend. The trend is your friend. Finally, to close off the video, if we have a look at ANT against its Bitcoin value, you can see again, if I put it on a weekly, you will see uptrend as well, going up the whole way through. There it is. Beautiful uptrend. We are having a little bit of a retracement at the moment, but at the moment, it's still showing very good signs against its BTC value. Again, high volume selling days. You can see here, this is a really good example. High volume, red selling day, closing low on the bar, and you can see a lot of volume, which means this thing only lost a very small amount of Bitcoin value, but yeah, only lost 15% of its value with that much volume. That's actually strength. Even though it's high volume selling day, you only lost 15%. Very, very good. Means that this thing should have crushed 40%, but it didn't. And then you get your next day, low selling day, indicating no more supply. What are you going to get? Uptrend. That's the way you want to start thinking about it. We don't want to see this thing breaking this candle here at around 0.0011 of a Bitcoin. But until then, this is a strong crypto. We don't want to see this crypto breaking $2.60 as well. That'd be your first signs of exiting, which is this area here. So I hope that helped. Tomorrow I'm going to cover the market update video. If not tomorrow, the day after. We'll see how I go in terms of my work schedule. But until then, everyone, I hope this video was helpful. If it was, give it a like, give it a subscribe. But until then, I will see you on the next video.